Hello YouTube, it's me Kyle. I'm doing a 2014 NAWCQ half format deck profile. As you can tell, this is an exodia deck. This is actually Hope for Exodia. So the reason why I'm profiling this is I've built this for a friend of mine. Hopefully, and I kind of want to put the profile out to help if people want to play Exodia for hat format, so they have a template to use. I feel like this list is actually a very good list. And yeah, so my side deck right now is 13. The two side cards I was going to put in was either going to be Nobleman of Crossout or Vanity's Emptiness, so I would suggest those two. And yeah, so we'll just get into the deck profile. Starting off, we're playing the 5 pieces of Exodia. Obviously, it's not an Exodia deck without the 5 pieces. So, you know, the head, the 2 lefts, and the 2 rights. So, just one of each, obviously, because they're limited. Next, for the rest of the monsters, we're playing 3 card D. Tribute this card, draw 2 cards during the main phase 1. And in your turn, so you can pretty much set your traps and activate like Pod Duality, Upstart, 1 Day of Peace, draw, and then normal summon this, and then tribute, draw 2. So yeah, I gotta check the ruling on this with skill drain, but yeah, so just play this obviously. Probably one of the best monsters for this deck, obviously. Next for Battle Hand Traps, 3 Swift Scarecrow, 2 Battle Fader. I actually like this ratio. This deck is actually a clean 40. If I played 41, I would just probably play one more of this. But yeah, I think this would be fine. So, yeah. Pretty much, you can do 2 or 5, 3 and 2, do 6. So with the Battle Hand Traps. So yeah, for spells, there's not too many spell cards in the deck. The rest is all traps. For spells, we play 3 Pod Duality. For your search. When you play this deck, if you have this, activate this first before you activate your draw stuff. That way you can thin out your deck a little bit more. When you play this deck, I would suggest not. When you play this card, I would suggest not getting into the Exodia pieces right away. I would suggest getting more card advantage. That way you can dig deeper into the deck later on. This deck can draw pretty crazy in their turn. I don't really think this deck is really competitively, but if you want to play in a tournament, go ahead. So 3 Pod Duality, and the last spells we play 1 Day of Peace and 3 Upstart. Excuse me, sorry about that, a little malfunction. 3 Upstart Goblin. So we just play 3 of these each, and 1 of each. 1 Day, 3 Upstart. Next for the traps, we play 3 Hope for Escape. That's the name of Hope for Exodia. It's mostly based around this card. And 3 gift card. So pretty much your goal in this deck is to give your opponent life points, especially hand format. That's kind of a bad narrative, but give your opponent life points. And what you do, essentially, you drain your life points down, activate this card, and draw a bunch of cards for every 2,000 life point difference. So it's a very cool card. Very interesting. Next, for the rest of all the traps are draw traps. I have like 2 battle traps. So, yeah. Next, for the draw traps, you play 3 Accumulate Fortune. Accumulate Fortune, pretty much, you can only activate this on Chain Link 4 or higher. So the Chain Link has to be 4 cards activated in the same chain. And they cannot be of the same name. And once this card's activated, you draw 2 cards for that. For the rest of our draw traps, 3 Reckless Greed, 3 Jar Greed, 3 Legacy Yada Garasu. We pretty much play these essentially just to draw more. I know Reckless Greed, you skip your draw phase by 2, then yeah. So then, yeah, the rest are just generic draw traps. You can be out NSTs, those tornadoes with these. So The second buff pretty well, I think. And the last two traps for the main deck, we're just playing 2 Mirror Force. I gotta put Fretty War in here somewhere, so I just realized. So yeah, we just play 2 Mirror Force to limit it. For the side deck, there's no extra deck. You don't really need an extra deck for this deck, so you're not doing anything with the extra deck. But if you want to like smoke screen your opponent, just build like an actual like extra deck that you could probably use. So we play 1 Solemn Warning, 1 Skill Drain, 1 Dark Hole, 1 Torrential Tribute, and 1 Needle Ceiling for the 1-ups. These 2 cards are pretty cracked for the deck, I think, and everything else is pretty just generic, so why not? Next, for a bunch of 2-ups, so I'm testing this in the deck. I'm playing 2 of each hand, so the reason why I want to play the hands in here is for going second or going first. That way you can deal with Floodgate S decks or back row decks like Ophion, stuff like that, or even combo decks, so that way you're not essentially losing. That's why Dark Hole and the Solemn Warning are on the side. So yeah, the hands are just good overall. Play 2 MST and 2 DD Crow. I'm playing DD Crow, like I said, for the graveyard-based combo decks, and MST for more back row destruction. So yeah, I just want to do this deck profile real quick. So comment, like, subscribe. Check out the rest of my vids. I'm kind of recording this shortly before I gotta get ready for work. So yeah, thank you. Have a nice day. Comment, like, subscribe. Like I said, leave suggestions in the comments. Check out the rest of my vids. And yeah, hope for Exodia and a WCQ 2014. See you in the next one. Bye.